Okay, will you join us here at Brooklands for the start of yet another adventure of the Kidby family? Previous ones have included the Vimy, which most Brooklands people will be aware of. This is their next adventure, driving this 100-year-old bean all the way to Australia, reprising an event that happened in 1927.
That's correct.
Yep. But this car's 100 years old now, and I'm pleased to say that on behalf of Fever, we've adopted this event, and my Fever stewards will be working with you guys all the way across the planet, giving you support and help if you need it. And on behalf of Fever and the Fever Events Commission, I would love to present to you this trophy, which is the Spirit of Fever. Just under your thumb there you'll see the word Spirit.
Oh, there it is, yes.
It's an award which is very rarely presented, only so many per year, but you're embellishing, or in fact you're supporting Fever by bringing historic vehicles to the public in multiple countries, and that's what we're all about.
Wow, that's
Yesterday's
fantastic.
Vehicles on tomorrow's roads.
Thanks, Mel.
So
that's
if
great.
you would like to say a few words about how you got here. You've had a trauma, you've earned that trophy already.
Already, yes.
With all the trials and tribulations you've had so far. But tell us about the event.
Right, the event started with our association with Francis Birtles, who was the great Australian adventurer of the early 1900s, right up to the Second World War. And one of his greatest adventures was being the first person who ever drove from England to Australia. Obviously he had to ship from Singapore to Australia, but he drove all the rest of the way. And that was some feat. Had to build roads between India and Burma. No one had ever done that before. And this car has been in a museum. It's exactly the same car as Birtles had. It's a 1924 Bean, and Bean were a manufacturer in Coventry. And they produced cars for about 10 years, a little bit more upmarket in the Vauxhall class, something like that. And Birtles decided that he liked this car. He did many Australian records, north to south, first across the desert, and he decided that he was going to test his old car on this 26,000 kilometre trip to Australia. And he eventually made it, and we thought it's about time this car was used to recreate this on the 100th anniversary of the car.
Yep.
And the two of us, Bev and I, we've done many adventures, one of which was the Vickers Vimy flight. We built the Vickers Vimy in Australia and USA, and Peter McMillan and I flew it from England to Australia. And Bev, actually, she had a big hand in the Vickers Vimy. She did 7,000 rib stitches, stitching the fabric onto that aeroplane. And anyone who wants to come to Brooklands and have a look at it, you can have a look at 7,000 of Bev's rib stitches in the fabric on the wings. So we've always done things as a partnership. We've done many adventures all over the world with cars and planes and boats and motorbikes. And we thought we might have one big one left in us. So when the old Bean came up in the museum, and the family who owned it, they consented to sell.
He couldn't help himself. He had to have another go at another big adventure. It's been his lifelong work. He's a restless soul who just loves adventuring. And during the trip, if we can meet as many interesting people along the way and spread the word of the old cars, it will be great.
There we go, look at that. You wouldn't even know. Oh, we got to put her this way.
I'll move some of the rusty bits.
There she is.
And that was on the original car?
Yeah.
James, you can't have it.
This one was.
I hope it's going to wander around the car again when you're ready.
We've had everything. No, our trip was with Chef 454. They were 300 horsepower. It's actually some of our fixtures was. So the performance was absolutely no. That was exactly the same as the
Are you ready?